Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you're all having a wonderful time. Just wanted to share a quick video on how you can very easily craft your gear for upgrades and at the same time also making some profits doing so. And this is of course going to be a gamble, but you can basically only spend like 3 to 5 exiles the most per item, so it's not the worst if the item bricks basically. I'll show you some example in the background here while I go over the process. And this is what I've been doing for basically all my gear pretty much, and it works really well. And you will need to be on trade to do this, as you will need to buy your items from other players, and you also need to have just a simple understanding on how prefix and suffix work in Path of Exile. And just quickly, if you're new to the game, items can have up to 3 prefix and 3 suffix on them, aka a rare item here, the yellow ones. And these usually a lot of great items for sale on the trade website with open slots on them. And if you're uncertain, you can check it out on PoEDB, and here you can see which mods goes where. And you can also in-game, if you just hold the Alt key on an item, the mods here are going to show as well. So you want to look up your items on PoE Trade with open prefix and suffix, and usually the suffix is going to be the most important part here because it's where you can get your resist. If you take a look here, I'm on Path of Exile Trade. So let's search for an item, and me personally, I only want the Iron Corsair body armor. So let's search for that one. And you can put anything here if you like to. Also remember that you want the expert base. It basically gives you more armor. And what I usually do here, I will search for maximum life. I want like, let's say 140 minimum, and then also chaos resist. And why I use chaos is because it's usually most looked after and also kind of hard to get by. But if we take here a look here, so just the first one that pops up here, you have life, you have double resist, which is pretty good actually, and you also have the reduced poison duration here, which is also a suffix. So this one is already full, but I could actually buy this one. I think it's pretty good actually. 1 exalt for that one. Let's see if he responds. And here we now have open prefixes, so if we are lucky, we can get some really good armor rolls on it. So just 1 exalt for a complete base here, which is basically nothing. Let's see, there we go. And what we want to do now is basically just spam exalt on this, and this is going to add new modifiers to the item. Let's put those in here. So, let's see if we get some great prefixes. Okay, 50% armor, not the worst actually. Let's see what the other ones goes for. We got spirit for that one. So not the worst one. I think this will, yeah, it will definitely go above 1000 armor. But yeah, I think we could get some profits on this one. So I put this down here. Let's just set 10 exalts or something like that. And usually if you just put 5 exalt, you will basically insta-sell them really quickly. They go quite fast. We'll take a look again. Let's continue on PoE Trade here. Here we have one. No, not that one. So yeah, sometimes you find really good ones. Let's see. Stun threshold is also suffix. But yeah, I don't think so. Okay, trade's a little bit jammed right now. And you can do this for other items as well, of course. Let's see, yeah, PoE Trade has not been the best couple of days. That's also why I haven't released the video. But yeah, you understand, I guess. So you can do like this, and I do recommend you go with life as a prefix and also chaos resist, as these two stats are basically something that most players want for their gear, me included. You can also do like boots, just add some movement speed here, like 25 movement speed. That's going to be a really great base to work on. Might be a little bit more expensive though, a couple more exalts there. Gloves also the same, and you can put attack speed on them as well, or a crit bonus is also something. Or just the helm and everything. Just do maximum life and chaos, see what pops up. Usually you find a lot of things between 1 to 3 exalts or something like that, depending on how much you want to spend here, of course. And that's basically how I look up my items. So this is something that you can have on the side. I usually just have a couple of trade size up, different items like a chest, boots, gloves and helmet for instance. And you just want to look up on those once in a while. And you don't want to stay and sit there and search for items all of the time, but like once in an hour or so, just press that refresh button and see what comes up basically. And this is something that's going to not make you filthy rich, but it's just a fun way of gambling a bit, and it's super easy with the new crafting system in PvE2. Exiles are the safest ones, but also Chaos Orbs is also something that you can use. Exiles just adds modifiers, and Chaos just change a random existing one. And I just want to quickly mention omens as well, but the ones that are really useful here is also very expensive, so yeah. So do keep that in mind. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!